Greek philosopher Epicurus said, "The misfortune of the wise is better than the prosperity of a fool." What did Epicurus mean? Did he mean that in order to be wise, we had to endure constant misfortunes? Or did he simply mean that to prosper was to be foolish? We may never know the true meaning of this quote. We can only attempt to interpret the meaning of this quote. I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of humanitarian relief efforts in my life. On December 23rd, 1972, exactly 1 month after the date of my birth, Managua, Nicaragua was struck by an earthquake. The earthquake measured 6.5 on the Richter scale. Over 12,000 lives were lost because of the earthquake. Many people around the world provided goods and monetary funds for relief efforts. On December 31st, 1972, while the world was getting ready to celebrate the new year, a man named Roberto Clemente, who was a future Hall of Fame baseball player for the Pittsburgh Pirates, was getting ready to fly to Nicaragua and from Puerto Rico to provide the Nicaraguans with aid. He never made it. The plane went down and Clemente died in the crash. He was 38 years old. On September 19th, 1985, I was a 12-year-old boy, and I was on my way to school in Mexico City just like any other day. As I stepped out of the subway station, the ground began to shake. Mexico City was struck by an 8.1 earthquake. I saw people screaming, buildings collapsing. I just stood there paralyzed. I could not move. I could not breathe. I was scared, and I began to cry. Somehow I managed to gather the courage to walk home. I will not share the horrific things I saw that day. However, I will tell you that I saw many heroes. I saw people risk their lives for the sake of others. The tragic events in 1985 in Mexico forever changed my life. Now, 22 years later, the island of Haiti was struck by a 6.9 earthquake. The images on the television were catastrophic. I was quickly reminded of my experience in Mexico 22 years ago. And like in Mexico, the people of Haiti came together and acted heroically. In the beginning of the speech, I mentioned a quote by Epicurus. "The misfortune of the wise is better than the prosperity of a fool." The tragic events that I experienced helped me appreciate and understand that humanitarian efforts are fundamental and necessary. We must all come together and support others in their time of need. One day you may find yourself in a similar situation. Who will help you? I'm sure that many Haitians ask themselves that very same question. Who will help us? Where I work, we gathered over $9,000 in funds, and we donated those funds to the American Red Cross. We did silent auctions, bake sales. We all pulled together for the island of Haiti and for the relief efforts. My company presented the American Red Cross with a check and appeared on the Standard Times newspaper in San Angelo. And according to the newspaper people, they told us that a total of $10,000 were raised in the city of San Angelo. 9,000 of those dollars were from my company. I am very proud of what we accomplished. And that raises a question. How about you? Are you proud of what you accomplished in helping Haitians in their time of need?